So, how exactly do you follow it from the terrifying experience of Dead Space? How about a cult classic PS1 game that got a PS4 remake and is basically a playable Tim Burton movie? Seems like a good idea to me. What do you mean, mood whiplash? Anyways, Medievil. Oddly enough, it wasn't Kid Icarus who exposed me to this one. It was actually PlayStation All-Stars who introduced me to this quirky little skeleton guy with a sword called Sir Daniel Fortescue. Me being me, I decided to see if I could get a copy of his game, download it off the PlayStation Store, and immediately fell in love with this little PS1 title. The basic plot of Medieval is that our protagonist, Sir Daniel, was hailed as the greatest knight in the kingdom of Gallowmere, and so was chosen to lead the charge when the evil sorcerer Zarok raised an undead army to conquer the kingdom. Only for it to turn out he was a complete and utter fraud and ends up being killed by the first arrow fired. Naturally, Zarok came back, as all evil sorcerers do, and resurrected another undead army. As you do. And inadvertently brought back Sir Dan in the process, making the entire game Dan's redemption arc. And it's a pretty damn good one at that. The comedic writing is on point with hilarious line delivery throughout, especially Dan's interaction with the various other residents of the Hall of Heroes, and of course the Cockney Fairies. Best idea ever. The graphical style works in the game's favour, helping creating a creepy and moody and yet somewhat lighthearted and comical atmosphere. For instance, Dan himself is missing his jaw, his head can rotate 180 degrees, he can rip off his arm to use as a makeshift weapon, and his head and spine bounce all over the place whenever he runs or jumps, but it's never actually portrayed in a creepy way, more of a more funny way. The enemy and other character designs also help too, with zombies moving like they have rigor mortis, Jack the Green and the Stained Glass Demon having these weird and jerky movements, and the little green hands that are all over the place in the remake look somewhat cute. For disembodied hands at least. However, with a game like this, the real star of the show is the gameplay. Each of the levels is designed in such a way to take advantage of Dan's various weapons and abilities, and there's tons of hidden paths and collectibles to acquire. I definitely recommend doing this too, as this will lead you to increasing Dan's health and weapon selections, and what a selection it is! Dan's basically carrying an entire medieval arsenal in his skeleton pockets, and the little adjustments made by the remake only help to streamline the whole experience. I actually say the remake is the best way to experience Medieval, as not only is it a shot-for-shot remake of the original game just with graphical updates and minor gameplay tweaks, but you actually unlock the whole of the original PS1 game upon 100% completion, allowing you a direct comparison with the original if you want. Definitely worth picking up if you're interested.